Hi everyone, welcome back. Jana here with a new process video for the AlexandraRenke design team. And today I worked with two new collections. The blue papers you can see on my background paper is from the Wild and Calm Background Basics collection, and this collection is full of awesome colors, awesome papers with just a hint of pattern on the color, and it's texture. It's not a pattern, it's just a beautiful collection of awesome colors. And you can see on the left side, now on the right side, I have fussy cut some sea flowers, some sea roses, some leaves, and some kois. And these designs are fussy cut from pattern papers from the new Autumn Colors collection. I'm scrapping a picture from my middle one on the ocean, and my idea was to create kind of a I wanted to have a design with a lot of blue just because of the picture, but I also wanted to use some bright greens and some of the coral tones, and so I started with a simple base of paper strips, and I just decided to go with 5 colors. I have picked out 7 or 8, but I thought that was way too much, and so I narrowed down my choices, and I'm just going with 5 different blue tones. I grabbed one of my favorite magical powders, and I just wanted to have some of these coral tone behind the papers and where I want to have my embellishment cluster. And so I'm just adding some of the powder onto my white cardstock. The paper is not gessoed or something like that, it's just the white cardstock and some of the powder, and then I'm starting to just splatter some water on top of it and connect the little areas and just watch what happened. And I really love to use the magical powders in that way. It's just very relaxing, and it's yeah, just magic. I will cut out a few of the minutes of working from my background. I decided to add 2 layers of the colors, so you can see I worked my way through the layers, and now I have some lighter areas and some darker areas. And I was inspired by the colors from the fish, from the kois, and they are nearly the same colors, and so I really yeah, and I really love how the little colored corner is looking. Now I'm just placing a strip of strong adhesive on the middle from my paper strips, and I'm just getting sure that I have them kind of straight on my paper. So I'm grabbing my T-square ruler and I'm just gluing them down. I wanted to add some stitches, but I don't have a sewing machine right now or at the moment, so I can't. So I needed to glue them down, and yeah. I really love how the color is popping through the dark blue papers. I had a second where I don't liked it, but in the end I'm totally happy about my layout. It's really, I love it. So, but I also decided to add some white splatters on top of the dark papers, and I really love to do that. The white is really popping from the dark colors, and yeah, I just love it. One of the paper strips is a bit longer, but I will change that in a second. And once my white acrylic paint is dry, I start to work on my layout. You can see I have 2 heat embossed words on the left side. They are the words from the Truly Grateful collection by Paige Evans, but I really love the font, and I would only use the word yes just on top of the picture later. And yeah, I just love to heat emboss wood veneer pieces. So this white flower is a die from AlexandraRenke, and I totally love it. And I'm just using it for the dimension and the fun look of it. I totally love it, and I have die cut, I believe, 8 pieces. I will not use all of them, but I will use a few of them, and I totally love how I can tuck the fish things, the kois, between the little white between the white flowers and the leaves, and I totally love how this is coming together. Yeah, just adding some dark blue thread behind some of the die cuts or the little pieces, just for a touch of that blue color. And yeah, now I'm starting to glue everything down, and I'm placing my little coins just between the white flowers, and I totally love how they are peeking out. Yeah, and I love the touch of green. And I will also cut out some more of the green sea leaves, and but you will see that as I go. So you can see some colored flowers on the right side, and now I'm just placing them between all of the layers, just to duplicate the colors I have used before. But I will also grab a tiny heart punch in a second, and I will start to glue some little hearts on top of the paper strips, so that I can have or I will have just some movement over the papers. And yeah, I love it. So now everything is glued down, and now I'm starting to bring in the teeny tiny hearts, and you don't need to watch me doing that, but here we are. Most of the little hearts are glued down, and now I'm just bringing in the last 2 or 3 pieces. And then I will place my title or the word on top of the picture. But next to that, I am done. There's already so much stuff going on, and I don't want it to overdo it, you know. And the only thing I'm doing is resizing the cardstock to 9 by 12, just because of the open space on the left side. And now gluing down the word yes to my picture. I will add some journaling later, but you will not see that, I believe. No, you will not. So I'm sorry for that. Yeah, just filling around with the word love, because I thought it would be perfect to use too, but I will not. So yeah, I believe I am done. Just I glued down the last little hearts. Oh, and here are the final touch, some of the green leaves. And yeah, you will get a close-up in a second and some final pictures at the end. And thank you so much for stopping by. That's it for now. Talk to you soon, and bye.